movie go wrong? Smith, make the announcement, will you?
This week's film adaptation, we bring you a daring wartime escape story. Hornographic Productions, in association with McWhirter's Quick Frozen Porridge Fingers, proudly present Escape from Stalag Limpwrist.
Pardon?
Where it's just a little camp, sir.
Oh. The place, a German prisoner of war camp in the dark days of 1942. My name is Coxflute. Colonel Coxflute of the ATS. Well, some sort of mix-up in records, I suppose, but I never bothered to complain. As our story opens, the new German commandant is addressing the POWs.
I'm Heinrich Kartoffelsalat, your new commandant. Expect cooperation from you prisoners, and you can start by returning the old commandant. Dismiss.
The men began to break up, grumbling. That's a sort of coarse black bread, actually. While I returned to my hut for a meeting with my brother officers. Well, gentlemen, the situation is this. There are 3,000 men in this camp, cruelly severed from their wives and sweethearts. Now, what are we going to do?
I have a rather bold suggestion.
Yes?
Let's escape. We can leap over the barbed wire.
Well, no use. One chap tried it and failed. Poor old Squeaky. He was always trying to get away.
Yes, he made it in the end there. Wriggled out through the sewer pipe. Got back to England covered in glory.
Since then, all our attempts to escape have failed. I suspect that one of the officers in this hut is portraying our plans to the Germans. I looked round. Was it Lieutenant Jones? Captain Jenkins? Obergruppenführer Fritz von Spotzkopf? Who could tell? Suddenly, the door was kicked open.
Raus, Schweinhund, get up!
Young Rausch Schweinhund got up and was led out. We weren't quite sure why he was there in the first place, and they brought in a new prisoner.
Hello. I'm Group Captain Toothloosley. Reggie Toothloosley.
Yes. Don't tell me you're one of the few.
Yes, I am. Yes. Actually, I'll tell you, Jerry got me with a burst of flak in the rear.
Oh, how painful for you.
I was flying a Mosquito at the time. We're a bit short of planes these days.
I could tell this man had something. Courage, guts. Call it what you will.
Yeah.
By Jove, Reggie, you've got a lot of... Call it what you will. Isn't that the ribbon of the DFC? It's not often you see a man wearing that.
No?
Well, not in his hair.
You're just in time, Reggie. We're planning an escape. It won't be easy. We're locked in this hut all night. The Jerry passes round every 2 hours, and they've got... We've got great big guard dogs with them.
Well, why don't we dig a tunnel?
Good thinking. But how will we remove the dirt?
We'll leave that to the producer. He's good at that.
And so we began the tunnel. We prized up a floorboard and started to dig it.
Man, dig that crazy floorboard.
It was going to be a long job. The routine of the camp went on. Letters from home arrived to break the monotony.
Lads, I got a letter from the missus.
Dear Stan, I have just given birth to twin boys. I'm calling them Angus and Jock. The lodger, Mr. MacTavish, sends his regards. Yours faithfully, Moira.
But Stan, you've been here for over 3 years.
And I write very passionate letters.
I say, chaps, there's a letter for me, too.
Dear Roger, I want you to know you are never far from my thoughts. I cry into my pillow at night and murmur your name. Come home soon. Things are not the same without you.
Well, isn't that nice? Who's it from?
My old drill sergeant at Aldershot. Sentimental old fool.
Meanwhile, the tunnel was progressing. That day, it was Reggie's turn to dig. He'd drawn the short straw. How are you getting on?
Not very well. I've bent my short straw. Can't we get a shovel?
I'm afraid not, no.
Oh, go on, sir. I haven't got a part this week. I could play the shovel.
Well, I don't think so, Smith. It really needs somebody younger.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, you can play the tunnel. And later in the plot, Mr. Williams and I will go through you. All right?
It's absolutely necessary, sir. Very well, I'll play the tunnel.
Good.
Already I'm 50 yards long and growing every day. I'm cold and dank and moisture runs down my sides.
Oh, shut up. Now then, men, the escape is tonight. While Reggie and I'll crawl through that Douglas Smith, you chaps get busy painting road-up signs and create a diversion. Oh, come on, Reggie. Only another few yards.
Oh, it's so cramped. It's so cramped in this tunnel. I can barely move. I said it was a mistake to bring the Max Harris group down here with us.
Shh. We're through. Shh. We're just outside the wire. Keep your head down. The German guards are everywhere. Did you work out our route on that map?
Yes, we catch the Bakerloo train from West Hampstead to Charing Cross, then change the district
Yes,
line.
now look, actually it's more the first part of our journey I'm worried about. From here to London, it's not going to be easy, but we can sleep in barns.
And have a nap in Hammersmith.
Yeah, I see, yeah. But let's get out of Germany first. We headed for the French border. Our first problem was the Rhine, but fortunately we had our Rhinecoats with us. We hitched a lift, hiding under a load of dried grass. Suddenly, the wagon was stopped by a man in the field grey uniform and Africa Corps hat we had learned to dread.
We're done for. It's a British Railways porter.
No, it's a German. I think he's going to poke about here with his bayonet.
Really?
We mustn't make a sound. Now, grit your teeth.
I can't.
Well, give them to me. I'll grit them for you. He won't see us in the dried grass. Wait. I think your elbow is sticking out.
He hasn't spotted it, though. He can't tell dried grass from my elbow.
You must be joking. Get out, Englishers. I have my gun pointing at your stomachs. You will raise them above your head.
We climbed out. He marched us to a local billiard hall and placed us under arrest.
Have you any last request before I shoot you?
Yes, please. Miss me.
We looked around the billiard hall. We could never break down the door with our bare hands. Fortunately, there was a queue against the wall, and they all helped us. Once more, we were free. Dawn found us in a haystack near the French border.
Hello. I am Dawn.
Oh.
Yes, indeed. Dawn Higgins of the French Resistance. We will help you get to the coast. You will pretend to be a French peasant couple. Here, you may borrow my plastic Mac as a disguise.
Well, won't the Germans see through it?
Possibly. But in order to allay suspicion, you will have a baby.
I'll do my best, but...
No, please. No. I will supply the baby.
Well, it's very good of you, but we are in a bit of a hurry.
It will not be a real one.
Oh, darling.
You will hide in my cellar while I make the arrangements.
Excellent. And from there, perhaps I can send a message to London. Dear Vera Lynn, please sing the nuns' chorus for Dawn and all in the resistance hidden in the secret cellar at 27 Rue Fromage. There.
But what about the Gestapo? They listen in.
Oh, let them send their own requests. Just a minute, somebody's coming.
Hello. This is Jacques. Are you okay?
I am all right, Jacques. Jacques likes the English, except for the footballers. West Bromwich let him down on the pool.
Oh, perfidious Albion. The plan has been changed. Slip on this German uniform.
What a good idea. With those on, they will look just like a couple of panzers.
Saucy cat.
Yes, it is a ruse devised by my sister Charlotte.
We agreed to the Charlotte ruse. and followed up with cheese and biscuits. It was to be our last meal in France. That very evening, we were dining on British soil. It tasted revolting. But we were glad to be back.
Well, sir, here we are, back in dear old Blighty. It's a pity about the misunderstanding over these German uniforms.
Yes, Reggie, this English prisoner of war camp is worse than Stalag Limpwrist. Oh, well, only one thing for it.
Start digging a tunnel.